Music Access. There's a music program where the singers wear specially designed masks to hide their identity and they compete solely based on their voice. It's called Mystery Music Show Mask King, Pongmyeon Kawang, and their motto is competing only with music without prejudice. This program's writer, Park Won-woo, won the 2015 Korean Radio and TV Writers Award for entertainment and variety shows. This is what he said about how he came up with the concept of the show. When I was in high school, I was made fun of for saying I wanted to become a writer someday. When I was in college, I wrote TV screenwriter for my dream job, and people told me I should get a normal job. Where did that prejudice that I wouldn't be able to do it come from? But we experience this kind of thing every day. Our society is more keen on putting people down rather than praising them, and I think that's what made me try harder. The writer talked about the difficulties he experienced because of prejudice, and his efforts to overcome the prejudice helped him to create a show like Mystery Music Show Mask King. He also added that the show is not a program that decides on the winner and loser through music, but he hopes that it is a fair program that will help people break away from the prejudices that they have. Don't you think that's something only a person who is able to break free from their own prejudices can say? Other people can't break our prejudices for us. We are the only ones that can do it. The first song you heard today, Thursday, January 21st, 2016, was Up by Ollie Murs featuring Demi Lovato. What's up, Music Access fam? Y'all are still young because you're young, and your thoughts are still fluid, and y'all are open-minded, right? What do you think? People who have open minds probably don't waste time on being stubborn on things that are not worth the fight. You probably have the wisdom and strength to break free from the prejudice and stereotypes that you may have, right? It's a new year, and these positive thoughts and attitudes will help us to live more productively and also help us to achieve the goals we set for the year. So, even though we're not making appearances on the show Mystery Music Show Mask King, let's have an open mind and try to get rid of the prejudices and stereotypes that we have to have a more awesome and fabulous 2016. Now, going into the introduction for our program. For the first hour, we have our daily weekday corners, Me, You, all about music with Season 2 Benji style and message time in store for you. And in the second hour, we'll be back with our Thursday guest, Gi-hoon, and Playback's Hayoung for Obla Di Obla Da. Now here's how you can listen and participate on the radio. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, if you have songs that you want to hear up on our playlist, send those song requests up onto our message board, remembering to leave your title as request. Now we'll come back after a song for message time, and we're going to check out the song Somebody by Natalie LaRose featuring Jeremy. We just did the song Somebody by Natalie LaRose featuring Jeremy, and it's time for message time. Our first message for message time comes from Carla Bianca Glorioso from the Philippines saying, "Hi, it's my first time tuning in, and it's fun. Have a nice day." Well, I gotta say, girl, you ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, all I did was the intro for our program. You just gotta get into our corners, and definitely stick around for our second hour when we invite our guests in, and you'll have a blast. Yuri from Japan saying, "Hey Benji, have you been able to rest at least a little? Being busy is great and I love being busy too, but make sure you have time to sleep and eat. A few days ago, I didn't have time for either of those two for 3 days straight and I got sick. I didn't know being restless and hungry can make me... It was horrible. Anyway, make time to eat and sleep like Zion T, like it says in his song, 꺼내 먹어요. Actually, he says, when you're hungry, take the song out like a chocolate and eat it, which actually doesn't make you full whatsoever. So don't listen to his advice in the song and get some real food. Anywho, yeah, but I've been able to rest and sleep a little bit more. I feel a lot better. I think I felt a little bit kind of tired recently, but then I decided to take that tiredness and turn it into energy, which, according to physics doesn't really make that much sense. But, yeah, I am going to do that now. So, guys, look for more positive Benji to come up in the next few, Desiree from the USA saying, "Hey Benji, I spent my day at a military base doing oak savanna restoration using a brush cutter. It was a lot of work and I'm happily exhausted. It's kind of cool being on a military base and working with military guys. It's a completely different world." Cool. Wait, what is a brush cutter? That's what I need to know I need to know what you're talking about from what I've seen. So a brush cutter, is... So you painted with a brush. Is this a painting tool or a cutting? No, this is a... Let's see. I don't quite understand how you were... Oh, no, I get it. Cool. That sounds awesome. Hopefully you take a good rest, because if you get exhausted and then you take a rest, but then you totally over rest, you can get sick. So make sure you rest within the proper conditions, and it should be pretty awesome. And Sophie from Malaysia saying, "I'm tuning in today and I can't wait to see Ki-hoon in the second hour. Ooh, you look so cozy and comfy today. Hope you stay warm. How was Japan? By the way, did you go to Akihabara to look for Muji's relatives? And how come you never get your son any souvenirs or clothes? Please keep him warm too. Hug him for me, please." Well, I could hug him, but our camera's kind of sort of wacky a little bit. But yeah, I will hug him. And shout out to Leon, Josh, Unita, Rusi, and Siska. She is a Ki-hoon fan. Hope Ki-hoon will send her some love too. Ki-hoon, if you're in the building already, you heard it. Send Siska some love. Happy Friday Eve. Lots of love, Sophie. Yeah, so I did mention this, but we had a lot of fun just chilling in Japan, putting on performances. And just all in all, just a really, really good time. I think... it was an experience that I won't really kind of forget, and we're looking forward to more experiences as well, hint hint. So, yeah guys, thank you for your thoughts, and hopefully, if we have more fun stuff to do, I'll definitely keep y'all updated. Now, we are going to check out a song before we go to our Miu Corner, and we're going to listen to the song that Sarah of the USA requested, "Brave Man" by Will Young. Spending time with me and you, stories between me and you. Me, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, the kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. Our daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell our DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day. Stories about my family. And stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So, how do you participate for our corner? Just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Going to today's first Me You message, we have Oksama from Japan saying, "Hey DJ Benji, y'all did a good job in Japan during the weekend. I had so much fun, it was like a dream. I'm worried about your eyes though." Huh? You know what? MA fam Unita from Indonesia left me a message on my SNS. She asked if I was Oksama from Music Access. Isn't that a miracle? Gosh, I love my MA fam. You have to go to Indonesia to visit Unita. Well, yeah, I do want to go to all these other countries and visit all our MA fam, and not just myself, but honestly as a group for BIG. We have, a few performances and all that stuff, but, internationally speaking, we need to go out there more and, show ourselves to you guys so you guys can enjoy our performances. But that does take time. We can't just all of a sudden, take a plane out and be like, hey, let's perform on the street. Because that's not how these things work. But, of course, if we do get a chance to go there, I'll let you guys know. And I'm glad you had fun in Japan. We were really nervous just about, what would happen and all that stuff. And I was kind of just thinking about, what should I do to make it fun? But all in all, the reactions were amazing. I loved the support that you guys were giving us. And I just gotta say, thank you so much for the mad support that you guys were yelling at, showing us support, screaming when we're like, yeah, make some noise, all that stuff. So thank y'all so much for all that mad love. And when we do get a chance to go back to Japan soon, hopefully I'll be able to speak more Japanese. I ended up kind of remembering a lot of the Japanese that I'd learned before, but I'd still forgotten so much that I'd learned before that I was a little bit disappointed in myself. So hopefully soon, in the next chance we get, I will be able to, put out some of our Japanese to the point where I'll be able to converse with y'all without any trouble. Hopefully, in the end, I want to get BIG communicating without the use of a translator. So putting that high on my to-do list. Thank you so much for your message, Oksama, and hopefully you'll be able to have more fun with us in the future. Now we're going to check out a song before we come back to another message for our Me You Corner, and we're going to listen to the song that Richie of the USA requested, 100 Years by Five for Fighting. We just heard the song 100 Years by Five for Fighting, and it's time for our second Me You message, which comes from Jenny from the USA, saying, Benji, in about 8 hours I'll be on my way to NYC to see Infinite in concert. I'll be reunited with some of my friends, and we plan to walk around the city and eat lots of food. Maybe. Also, my friend and I will finally be filming our Taula dance cover that we've been practicing for. We're finally practicing together for the first time since we live far from each other. It will be fun. Benji, you have to watch it once it's up. Of course I'll watch it. I mean, I spend like 90% of the time I'm in the car either listening to music or watching videos. So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. And enjoy that concert. I've never been to an Infinite concert myself, but hopefully you have fun there and enjoy the city as well. I don't know if this is your first time in NYC or not, but really, I love the city. The city's great. There's a lot of great places to eat, a lot of great places to check out. And just all in all, I think one of the best parts about the city is definitely just the city itself. Walking around late at night, chilling with people, especially your friends. Although make sure that the area you're walking around is a safe area. That's very important. And enjoy your time there. I'm not gonna say this. For all the Infinite fans out there, I love Infinite as much as you guys. But the city itself really shines like a jewel. So enjoy the city there. Check out Koreatown, Upper West Side. Go check out all those places. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the concert, and especially when you're doing the Tawala dance cover, have fun in the moment. Don't ever feel stressed out when you're having fun, because then that's not fun anymore. Enjoy the fun that you have, and enjoy the time you have with each other, because that's what's going to make it a happy memory. Alright guys, here's how you can participate for the corner Me You, where we talk about me and you. Just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Now we'll come back after a song for All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. And we're going to listen to the song that Mylene of the USA wanted to hear. She requested a Nick Jonas track, so we'll play Chains by Nick Jonas.
Trying to break the chains, but the chains only bring me.
All about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music with Season 2, Benji Style. Let's check out today's AA music quiz answer. Today's answer is a person. Today's answer, that was a hint, is a member of JYJ, and he's an actor. And we probably aren't able to see him right now because he's currently in the military. You probably have two people come to mind, maybe. So here is Benji's hint. So today's answer is a member from JYJ. He's an actor and he's in the military. But since two people could come to mind, I'll give you the name of a drama, or names of a dramas, that this person was in as a hint. But I can't make it that easy, so I'll say a couple of drama titles to try to make it a little confusing, so do your best. Good luck. Today's answer had a 성균관 scandal with The Girl Who Sees Smells, 냄새를 보는 소녀, and Miss Ripley. So in other words, he's a player. So I'm mixing the drama names and making like a sentence out of them, if you didn't catch it yet. But still, many ladies love today's answer. How much? So much they're always missing you, 보고 싶다. He's their rooftop prince, 옥탑방 왕세자. And even if it's only for 3 days or 3 days. What a popular guy. That's what I'm striving to be. So, in any case, that should be enough of a hint, right? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. We'll check out a song and come back with the second hint for AA Music Quiz. We'll listen to the song 사각지대 by Teen Top. We just heard the song 사각지대, or Warning Sign by Teen Top, and it's time to go back to our All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. So today's answer is a person, and our second hint will be a music hint. The song we're going to listen to is the title song for the first solo album that today's answer released since his debut. Although he didn't take part in any of the songwriting, he came up with the title himself. It's called 당신의 지갑에는 얼마의 사랑이 있나요? Or In Your Wallet, How Much Love Is There? We're going to listen to a part of the song, so listen carefully and try to guess who sings the song. Music, please.
가는 사람들 저마다 환하게 웃는 얼굴 고단한 삶에도 그저 웃네요 원하는 걸.
So, who sang this song? Do you recognize his voice? If you know the answer, you can send it in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app, or go to our online message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave your answer on our message board. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. And now, before we move on, one more song. We're going to listen to the song 입김 by 정용화 and 선우정아. We just heard the song 입김 Hello by 정용화 and 선우정아. And it's time to go to our second session of Message Time. Our first message for our second session comes from Siska Andriani from Indonesia saying, Happy Thursday, Benji. Oops, I'm a bit late. Just finished my lunch, and when I checked the Pablo 6 chat room, Sophie posted a screenshot. You look so cute, Benji. That orange sweater makes you more fresh, too. Like an orange. Haha, puns. Actually, on the camera, it's very kind of like a orangish yellow. But in real life, it's actually a very bright yellow. Don't really know why it comes up like that, but anyways, thank you. It's a sweater that I randomly got just because, most of the sweaters and clothes that I had were all black. And I was just thinking to myself, it's time to brighten up my wardrobe, brighten up the colors that I wear to brighten up the mood that I'm in. So this is my bright yellow sweater. Leon Tiao of Singapore is saying, someone's spazzing in the Pablo 6 group saying you look adorable today, and she'd like to eat oranges together with you. You know who, right? I have a hunch, and my hunches are usually very good. But, yes, hopefully at some point we should get oranges together. Or we should not get oranges together. It really depends. I myself haven't had an orange in a long time, although I have had orange juice. So, if we maybe want to do something about orange juice, we'll do it. Speaking of that, Unita Swinyo from Indonesia responding to Oksama, saying, Oksama, ha ha ha, I didn't know you'll talk about it on MA. I love you and all the MA family too. I hope I can meet you all one day. You know what I think is really interesting is the fact that even though there isn't necessarily maybe, telephone communication or, DM communication, the Music Access message board is, in a certain way, if you think about it, a very international meeting place for a lot of people. People take this opportunity to say hi to each other, greet each other, listen to our program. And I think that's a really, really great thing. There's not a lot of places. Well, of course, there are chatting rooms and stuff that have been around for a long time. But especially on our Music Access board, it's not just a method for me to communicate with y'all. It's a way for y'all to communicate with each other as well as, of course, the guests that come in. So when you guys are sending encouraging messages to me, also remember to send encouraging messages to each other. If you see a message somewhere and you think, I kind of want to respond to this person, feel free to do that. Our MA family is full of love and support, and I'm sure they'll welcome whatever comments you have for them with open arms. Just remember, stay positive and stay happy. Elena Lim of Malaysia saying, Hi Benji, at my campus now, listening at the computer lab. Today's the day of my assignment submission, and my class starts at 8, but I woke up at 7:58 a.m. I can't meet Ki-hoon because I have a class on second hour, so send my regards to him. Ki-hoon, if you're probably in the building, which you should be because your corner starts in about 15 minutes, Elena Lim wants to tune in to you, but she can't because she has class in the second hour. So, until, I'll make sure that Ki-hoon gets this message. Enjoy your class and enjoy listening in the computer lab. I remember my computer lab in high school was very low tech. Although we had this pull-out kind of what do you call it? Like a roller cart full of computers that were granted from the government. And I always considered what would it be like to have my own notebook. Then I bought my own notebook, and it was pretty awesome. So, if you don't have a notebook, At some point, get a notebook. If you can. It's pretty awesome. Danielle of Australia saying, "Hey Benji, how are you today? Today I've been going through all the stuff I own and I was looking for my digital pet game, but instead of finding it, I found a giant blow-up hammer. The hammer is useless, but I couldn't help myself and I'm hitting random things around the house with it in boredom. I have a good life." Very true. I think, I remember when I was young, they have these kind of street games, throw the bean bag into a box, or, blow up balloons with darts or something, the carnival games, is that a good way to put it? And my dad won. It was amazing. He won somehow, and we got a huge stuffed crocodile, so about the size of my arms, I'd say, maybe even longer. I don't know, when I was young, it seemed like a giant stuffed animal. And I took that home, I pretended it was alive. Of course, I was young at the time. And I remember also buying a huge inflatable sword. That was the thing for me. I was huge into like ninja swords and stuff like that. So we'd get inflatable stuff. Me and my dad would fight with those. And you never really grow out of that stuff, I feel like. You always have fun with huge inflatable objects, whether they're weapons or whether they're animals. So enjoy the time you have with that, and hopefully you do find your digital pet game soon as well. Shreya Talukdar of Bangladesh saying, "Benji," with about 27 eyes, "you look like an orange." Well, you look cute though, whatever you wear. It's raining here and my classes got dismissed too. And a few hours ago, I had to submit my assignments through email. I'm so tired of doing all the assignments. Seriously, I keep falling asleep during my classes, in the library, and everywhere. I don't know what to do. My eyes look so horrible these days. If you can't sleep, then you definitely need to find some mental relaxation. When you can't sleep, usually it's caused by, a lot of stress buildup and stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend, don't take, relaxing medicine, don't do anything. But if you can, by yourself, try to sort out the things in your head first, and then see if you can, find some kind of method of coping out of that can help you sleep. Because you need sleep, Shreya. Make sure you get that sleep. So now we're going to check out a song as we continue on our show, and we're going to listen to Sun by Yusung featuring Uho. We just heard the song Sun by Yusung featuring Uho, and it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll be back with Kihoon and Playback's Hayoung for Obla Di Obla Da. So to wrap things up for our first hour, I'll let you hear the song that Rusi of Indonesia requested, Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, and be right back.
Access.
What's up, Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. on the second hour of Music Access. For today, we have our Thursday corner, Obla Di Obla Da, with Kihoon and Playback's Hayoung. I'll be right back with Kihoon and Hayoung in just a bit. Before that, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. After a song, we'll come back with Obla Di Obla Da, and we're going to listen to the song Walkak by Pechigi featuring Yeon of Melody Day.
돌아갈 수 없는 길을 본다 아른거리며 내 옆을 스쳐 지나
let's shout out the name of this corner together before we start. 1, 2, 3. Obladi! Oblada! Life goes on! Hey! Hello, Gion and Hyung.
Hi.
What's up, Benji?
Shout out to the MA fam.
Hi, Music Access listeners.
We're back.
Aw, yeah. Alright, so, do you guys have a good week?
Yes, we did.
Sure did.
I did.
It was super cold.
It was
yesterday
really
or the day before that.
cold. I hate the cold. Do you like
Really?
the cold?
I'm not a huge fan. I used
What do you
to...
prefer, summer or winter?
Summer, because I
Summer.
was born in August. I'm an August summer baby. So
Oh,
I
okay.
like summer.
All right. What about you, Benji?
I don't know, man, because in the summer I sweat a lot.
Ew. Like where?
Like, everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
Like, because you sweat too.
You don't
do
want to be next to
I do.
Benji during
No, but I
summer.
smell really good. I have this really, like, fruity
Like
scent.
a fruity body odor.
From
I
your
don't think
sweat?
so.
Yeah, of course.
That's
what
a
he
little
thinks.
weird.
That's what
But
they
then
all say.
winter, I always thought winter was okay, but it's too cold right now. Like, I just can't take
Especially
it.
now.
Yeah.
Freezing.
I know. And, because, when it comes to the cold, Hyung, you said you are a summer person.
Yes, I am.
So, but do you enjoy the cold a little bit?
Sometimes when I get to stay in my blanket, in my electric blanket, and eat tangerines and
Tangerines?
watch movies and
Cute.
stuff like that. Like when there's like that one moment of happiness, like when you walk inside your house after like walking outside, then you're like really happy.
It's all
but
warm, cozy.
Yeah.
You know?
that
your
moment I
body,
enjoy.
yeah,
But
I know.
besides that, no, I don't like the winter.
What about winter sports? Skiing, ice skating, snowman
I actually
making.
went skiing last year,
I went skiing. Okay, sorry, go
like
ahead.
for the second time. I went there. I was like, full excited, and I went to like the middle course. There's like the
Oh,
beginner's
yeah, the
course.
square one.
Yeah, I don't know, like
Yeah,
the middle
yeah.
one. Yeah, not the expert. And I almost, literally broke my leg.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going down too fast. I didn't know how to stop, and I fell over pretty hard on my back. And ever since that traumatic experience, I don't want to go back.
Dude, I know what it's like, though. I
That
was...
fear of,
Yeah, that it's gonna happen again. It's like when I was cutting wood, I had no fear at all. But then one day I cut it halfway down and it hit me in the eye.
What hit you in the eye?
So I was cutting wood, right? And when you're chopping wood for fire,
I see.
With an axe, right?
yeah, of course.
So you hit that with your eye?
Like I hit the wood like this, and this part came up and like slapped me in the face really hard.
No.
So ever since then, I get really scared because I don't know how it's gonna flip off.
Exactly.
Because I'm not a professional woodsman or anything, so I know how that feels, bro. And what about there's people who don't like to get out of the house when they get cold, and then people who go out every weekend to do something in the winter. So what would you guys fall under?
I'm the homie, the home person.
Me
The homie?
too.
Y'all are homies.
Homie.
I'm a homie.
You're a homie.
homie.
homie too.
So then, what do you do at home though? So Hyung, you stay in your electric blanket and you eat a lot of tangerines and watch movies.
Yeah.
And Ki-hoon, what do you do?
I like to clean the house.
You do?
Honestly, that's
Yeah,
one of my hobbies.
that's
Like
such
just
good
cleaning my room, like having everything like in place.
Are you one of those like really like clean
Not to that extreme, but
guys?
sort of. I like to just keep everything very clean for
You
myself.
can tell
for my
by the
hygiene
way
as well.
he dresses.
Yeah.
You know what they call people like Ki-hoon?
Clean cut.
They call him a certain kind of material. Husband material.
Yes. For all the listeners out there interested in Korean guys, sorry.
Ki-hoon's your
Other
man.
than that, I just like to relax, like wear my PJs,
But that means pajamas.
yes, pajamas, and just watch movies. I don't know, just stay at home.
I like going to the sauna.
You do?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Guys know what I'm talking about. Because,
No, 찜질방 or just a sauna?
like, everything. The full
Everything.
package. So what you do is, it gets cold. And you have these, like, you feel like your body feels sore and all that stuff. So what you do is, you go to the sauna, and you soak in the hot tub for a little bit. Just let it relax, let your muscles relax. Then you go into the steam sauna. And then you let it sweat it out. Jump into the cold.
I
Kian knows what
love
I'm
that
talking about.
feeling.
It takes
I
your
don't know if
breath
girls
away.
do that, but a lot of guys do that. Little kids as well. They love that feeling. Like they go into a really hot sauna and then jump into a really cold pool. And that feeling, that chill you get.
It's weird, man. Have you ever gone to a sauna before?
Yeah, actually. But I don't really like the hotness. It makes me like like I feel like I
Makes you
can't
hot?
breathe.
Oh.
So
Stuffy. You get very stuffy because of all the steam. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I can only last like 2 minutes, and I'm
But
like, oh,
apparently
I'm
too
done.
much sauna is not really good for you.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
And I feel like
Artificially sweat it out,
I
yeah.
heard that when you temiro,
Uh-huh.
how do you say that?
When you exfoliate,
yeah, it's like that's not good for your skin either.
But not many people do that.
In Korea,
only
that's like a
Koreans do
very
that,
common
yeah.
that's
thing.
actually the thing. And you know what the towel's called? It's called
Itiri.
an Italian towel.
Itiri towel.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called. It's called an Italian towel.
It's pretty much like getting rid of your
ironic.
dead skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
It
just getting
feels
that
really
layer
good though.
afterwards.
Do you like
Afterwards.
it?
During, I don't like it, but afterwards, I feel really
Have
good.
you done it in the States too, or is it something that you got?
I do it
accustomed
exclusively
to?
in Korea.
Is there sauna in the States?
There is.
Like a Korean.
Like in
Yeah.
LA, they have a Korean
Yeah.
sauna.
Oh, really?
So like when there's a bunch of
Cool.
Korean people in a certain area, there's usually 1 or 2 saunas, or at least 1 or 2 like norebangs or something.
Yeah,
All right,
That's what Koreans do.
so when it comes to
Karaoke
karaoke and
shop,
sauna.
karaoke and sauna and Korean barbecue
And and chicken shop.
and oh yeah.
Yeah, barbecue chicken.
Oh yeah, chimek. All right, so even with colds, there's people who get runny noses and people who get sore throats, and then of course you can divide that people who get sick often in the winter and people who it doesn't bother that much. I'm the kind of guy who gets sick really often in the winter. What about you guys?
I don't really catch colds that often, but I do get runny noses.
Kiun?
I'm one of the more healthy type.
Yeah, you're
I get really sick.
You're like a horse. All right, no. That it's a phrase
I
in
was
the
actually
States.
born in the year of the horse.
Oh,
Yeah, so in a way, yeah. I like horse riding as well.
it's a phrase they say in the States though. You're healthy as a horse, or is it healthy as an ox?
I don't know.
I don't
Sexy as
know.
a horse.
Sexy as a horse, healthy
Yeah,
as
I
an
like
ox.
that. I like that.
Is today like compliment Kihun Day?
Why not? I mean,
all right, I'll
All
go
right,
with
we'll
it.
join. Okay,
We
you
can
join
I
compliment
us.
like. I
You can- you
told
can
him he
chime
was
in.
clean cut, which is like very like a very high praise because girls really like clean cut
that's
guys.
such a neutral compliment. You're
No.
very clean cut, Ki-hoon.
No, that's actually like the best like 남자친구 look, like the boyfriend look that girls in Korea like.
Really?
Yeah, they don't really
I like
like.
Benji who sweats a lot.
Yeah, but he
giving
has a
that
fruity
odor.
sweat smell, so it,
You know, I've
it
never
cancels
smelled
everything out.
any like fruity odor before. Body odor. Body odor is just body odor.
Maybe
doesn't
he
smell
puts on
nice.
a very fruity deodorant.
All right, sorry. We've been getting messages about our listeners.
Let's compliment each other.
Compliment time.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Hayoung, you're very clean cut. It's the perfect boyfriend look. Okay, so we've been introducing messages about our listeners' happiest moments, and we've been getting a lot of short messages from our listeners. So I thought we could talk about them before we really get started. Gi-hoon, please
May
give
I?
us the yes.
May I?
Read, dog.
Alright. We have Yi-Jin here from Korea.
Yes.
Today is the day that 3 of my favorite co-workers promised to go out and have dinner together at a fancy restaurant. We've been planning this dinner for about a month. We decided on the menu a long time ago too. It's our favorite. We're going to have warm fish cake soup with soju. Oh, dang tang.
Oh, dang, Tom.
Dang tang. Okay. Sorry. I can't wait. It feels like our body's warming up already from this cold winter we've been having these days. There's this really good fish cake soup place in Rodeo.
Oh, dang.
Our dang tang in Rodeo. Do you guys want to come and join us? Please come. I love these small get-togethers with people I like. These are the happy moments in life, right? I can't wait until we get off work today. Pity, you know, if I still lived in Garoskill, I probably would have joined you guys. Definitely.
Oh, she's from Korea.
Oh,
If you haven't noticed. It's
like now she gets
right there, like in Afghanistan.
No, but I think I get it. You know, I totally love these moments. You know, when I was before, I used to love like the whole drinking and the whole that kind of drinking with friends, enjoying
Meeting new
time.
people,
Yeah, that too.
like friends.
Yeah, friends,
okay,
friends as well. But then now what I'm really into is just chilling at coffee shops. That's my
Like a
thing.
gentleman.
Like a clean cut, like Gi-hoon.
Yeah,
Clean
clean
cut.
cut.
It's a different experience than what I was really used to, but just conversating with people about, you know, life and all that stuff. You get to learn a lot about people and you get to know them a lot.
Wow, you sound very sophisticated.
I'm
Because he's very
working on it.
clean
different.
cut.
I'm more of the Odang Tang soldier person.
You guys are pulling off this very like different thing because Benji looks like the Odang Tang kind of guy with his new piercing and but
The bling bling.
the bling
Come on,
bling.
show the
But
viewers.
You can't see
with
it on the
his
camera
with his
anyway.
yellow sweater and all that, with his like bling bling necklace and all that, but the clean cut
So what you're trying
cafe
to say
kind of
is
guy.
Yeah,
your words don't match your looks.
that's what she said. Right?
Which is
basically.
반전 매력.
Reversal
Okay.
charms, reversal
Yeah.
charms.
Reverse psychology. All right.
No, but I think like if all three of us met for something though, we'd probably do both. Meet somewhere, chill for a little bit, then you go get the odang tang.
Icha?
I'm not a huge odang tang.
Really?
I'm more.
What's your favorite
Hakbal.
kind of like alcoholic
Anju.
food? Anju, yeah.
So like they call it like a, what do you call anju in English? Like
Side dish?
for alcohol, yeah, for drinking.
Yeah, anyway, I like
Munchies.
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 Oh, munchies.
You munch on something.
Munchies,
We call
munchies.
it in Australia.
Munchies.
Munchies.
Yeah, munchies is a very different term in the states. Anyways, but I like the the pajeon, stuff like that.
Cream
Chicken.
pancake.
Yeah, but usually I don't consider it anju. I just consider it like a meal.
It is.
I get like rice with
traditional
it.
cream food, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love those things. I definitely do love those. What song did we just hear, Ki-hoon? 그런 사람
없을까?
by
Playback.
featuring
Eric Nam.
Yeah. You're listening to our Thursday Corner Obladi Oblada with Ki-hoon and Playbacks Hayoung. Now moving on to our happiest moment messages. I'll read the next one. Saying, Paulina Yoko from Mexico, hey guys, I've been in the hospital again, but I'm getting better now. I like hearing that my health has recovered, but even better than that, I love going home from the hospital. It makes me very, very happy, and it's a very happy moment.
Oh, Paulina. We're glad to hear you're getting better, but yeah.
Why is that so sad?
No, because
Are we meant to be happy like
I
with
wanted to say something to Paulina because she's our fan, and
Oh.
Wait, okay, question. Have any of us been in the hospital for an extended period of time?
When I was very young.
Because you broke... What happened when you...
No. When I was very young, I had like an ear infection.
ear.
Yeah, I was like hospitalized for about 2-3 months from my
Really? Wait, how young were you?
I was
must have
like
been
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it must have been really bad, too.
I don't really remember it, like back to front, but I still have that memory of, staying in the hospital for a long time. Mom, dad coming in, looking after me, always crying. But ever since then, like, I haven't even broken a bone.
You almost did.
Oh, sorry. Except for my nose.
No, but do you remember the day you left the hospital, sort of? Like, any kind of feeling?
Not that I can think of.
Because you were so young. Hayoung, what about you?
To remember.
Never.
You haven't broken anything.
Nope.
But, what's something that I think we can all reflect about this?
You've broken something.
I've never broken anything.
Girl's heart.
Oh, yeah.
That was so cool. I'm gonna give you a high five.
I'm always
Shouldn't have said
gonna
that.
break you. But besides that, even if we haven't been in the hospital per se, we all, I think, know that feeling when we're sick, and then we wake up and we feel better.
When we recover.
We know we're on the road to recovery. There's not really a moment, I think, when we're like, oh, I'm better now. That doesn't exist. But we can feel ourselves getting better.
That moment when you could breathe again
Exactly.
after a stuffy nose.
Something like that. Or the moment where you can eat again. I got 장염, or they call it gastroenteritis, last year, and all I ate was porridge for an entire week. To the point where after about 2 or 3 days, actually, I got so sick of the taste of porridge, I just chose not to eat and rather to sleep.
At all. You didn't eat at all. I know that feeling.
I remember the first moment, I was like, my body's craving food. It's craving French fries right now. That's what it was. I was really craving French fries. But I was like, should I eat it or should I not? That was the biggest
Question.
question of mine. I could eat this, but it could totally mess up my digestion. But my body knows what it wants, usually.
So you chose to eat it, right?
So I ate it.
And you got better.
It took a few more days, but I could eat it.
Yeah.
Like, it felt good.
That happened to one of our members. Like, she wanted to eat yeopdeok, which is really spicy rice cake tteokbokki.
Yeah.
And it's probably not the right thing to eat when you have changyum, but she chose to eat it anyways.
She was fine.
Yeah, and she just magically recovered.
Your body knows what it wants. Keelan, what does your body want?
Right now?
Yeah.
Any food. Just any solid
You're
food.
hungry, aren't you?
Any chewable food.
Any chewable
Yeah,
food.
not liquid. Solid.
Here you go. Sorry. Anyways, so Paulina Yoko, no, it's great to hear that you're healthy again, and keep up that healthy lifestyle. Next message comes from...
Daphne Pan from the USA.
Who told you could read?
Hi-young.
Hi-yo. May I read, please, Benji?
Yeah, go read.
Okay,
Hi-yo.
thank you. The time I was the happiest was when I was able to take my favorite subject, Japanese, in middle school.
Nihongo.
Back then, they only offered French, Spanish, and Mandarin as foreign language electives. And then later, they added Japanese. I was so happy that I could take it in middle school instead of learning it on my own. And guess what? I aced it. Taking a class that I always loved was the happiest moment of all.
Wow, Japanese.
Why are you laughing,
I actually
Benji?
used to take Japanese classes back
really?
in high school. Yeah, and I was really good at it. Honestly.
Oh, really? They offer Japanese classes?
Well,
They didn't offer Japanese at your school?
No.
like as a second language.
No, we had Spanish, French, Korean.
French
French.
and Korean?
Yeah.
Korean?
Yeah, we
apparently
had
like
Korean.
schools in the States.
That's a new trend?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin lives in LA as well. He learns Korean at school
That's...
as a second language.
I can't
which
say
is
anything
pretty
about it.
funny.
It's good. It's good.
I think it's really good.
Because in my school, we had Spanish. Spanish is, I think, the norm for all American schools. They Spanish, Mandarin, German,
German.
Japanese,
French.
Yeah.
That's the common
a lot. That's
languages,
a lot.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Language class was my favorite class because it wasn't, like, there wasn't levels. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, this is the next unit of math, and then there's a quiz, then there's a test. Ace it, next one. But it's like, today we're going to watch a drama. Try to watch it without subtitles. Or today we're going to, pretend you're all characters from an anime and converse with each other in a language.
Really? Was that easy going for you?
Mine
What
was
did you
pretty easy.
take?
Japanese for 2 years.
Did it help?
Well, we went to Japan last weekend, and I pretty much, conversed in
Understand.
Japanese.
Really?
And definitely, I gotta say, if you have a base in any language whatsoever, it really helps to just, even if you forget, like you haven't taken it for a while, right? Mm-hmm. But if you go to Japan, you'll feel like you've lost all of it, right?
And you have been to Japan, right? You have been to Japan.
3 years ago, yeah.
Did it help?
Okinawa. It didn't help at all. I did like just saying like simple words
Yeah.
like thank you, excuse me.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, where's this and that. But other than that, I couldn't really come up with a proper sentence.
But if you live there for like a month and a half,
Exactly.
you'll definitely pick it up way
I'll
faster.
pick it up. That's the good thing about languages. I guess
Hi-young.
go on, Hi-young.
What about your Chinese?
My Chinese.
I heard you guys are learning Chinese. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
learned Chinese.
what I found really amazing was that before when I just started learning Chinese, we would go to Dongdaemun where there's a lot of Chinese visitors, and I tried to understand their conversations, but I really couldn't. I was just
They
like, what are
speak
they
too fast,
saying?
don't they?
Yeah, and then this time around when I'm shooting my web drama, we have a Chinese actor and his translator were having a conversation, and strangely, like something was like keep bothering me, and I was like eavesdropping on them, and I was like, what? I can
understood some
understand
words.
their conversation, and I actually tried to have a conversation with him, and I succeeded.
could you introduce yourself in Chinese right now?
Oh,
Why not? I mean, there could
大
be
家
some
好，
yeah.
我叫邵莹，见到你们很高兴，我很希望去中国见面你们，谢谢。
哇，很好，很好，很好，
好，
加油，加油，
加油，好，好。
Oh yeah.
好。
I like Chinese food. Okay, now we're gonna check out a song before we move on. We're gonna listen to 눈치 없이 by 이홍기. We just heard the song 눈치 없이 Insensible by 이홍기. And it's time to continue on with our Obladi
Benji.
with
하영, cute.
Kyle Akin. Okay, our next message, Hyung, please read it for us.
Okie dokie. Elena from Singapore sent us a message. I met a guy that I used to like back when I was 12 at 18. Ooh. I heard him introduce, so she liked a guy when she was 12, and then she met him again when she turned 18.
Oh, this was such
secret
like
code.
girl.
Yeah.
I
I heard him introduce me as his first love that made his heart flutter. Oh, that made my heart beat so wildly. I thought it would burst. I was so happy. I still think back on that day, and it makes me very happy. And it also makes me blush. I bet it does. I was very thankful for the guy saying it so nicely and giving me such a nice memory to think back on. That's so sweet.
So what's happening now?
Yeah, so wait, Kayan, can you explain this?
Yeah.
I think that's like very, very, very
We could understand
romantic.
what-
Isn't this a
Elena.
confession then? The way I see, okay, so Kian, I'm gonna try to summarize for all the dudes out there who didn't understand what just happened. So this Elena met a guy that she liked when she was 12 at the age of 18, and then when they met, he introduced her, Elena, as his first love that made his heart flutter. So then, if this made her heart beat that fast, she still likes the dude, and I think obviously.
But everything's written in past tense.
Well, maybe this only makes sense to like a
going on?
girl, but I feel like first love, like there's something to do with it where you want to just like keep it at first love. Do you know what I mean? Like, so when you look
You don't
back
want
at
to progress.
it, and
You just
she
want to
says,
keep it there.
well, it can be progressed, but she's saying how.
So what is she trying to say exactly? I'm
And it would just
confused.
really give her a nice memory, and like she was very flattered, obviously.
That's about it. Oh, she's like reminiscing.
Yeah.
I was thinking, back when I was 12,
yeah. And sometimes you just want to
she's
leave
18
it at
now,
that.
and she met someone
yeah.
who she met at 12,
Yeah.
who was like her
First love.
and she's just thinking back. It still makes
A
her
beautiful
happy.
memory. Yeah.
Okay, still makes her happy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
cool. Do you guys have like any first love memories?
I don't have a first love.
Come on.
What?
For real,
Really?
yo.
Are you a guy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a guy?
You've had crushes, but you've never not
Yeah, of course.
enough.
Like a one
what
night.
do you
We've all
call
had
it, a
crushes, but I've
first
never
love.
really had like a first love.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a man.
What about you, Gihun?
I had one, I think.
Uh-huh.
I think.
I think. So
I
you're the
don't
same
know,
as
it
me.
was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I
And-
did really like it. Like
But you didn't date her, right?
I did.
Does that count as first love?
Yeah.
See, but you were talking
What,
about how first.
aren't you allowed to go out with your first love?
I don't know. Are
yeah.
you?
Well, it could be like a one-sided thing, or it could be like a mutual thing. But if it's when you first experienced love, I think that's when you can call it first love.
From Japan, I lived with a friend for a month when I was in Korea. I remember that month as being the most fun time of my entire life. We would watch movies really late at night and made ramen noodles and ate it with green onion kimchi. I still can't forget the taste of my friend's ramen and green onion kimchi. It was the best. It was a taste of happiness. Those were the happiest days of my life.
Happiness.
Happiness, happiness. 'Cause I'm happy.
Okay, no one got any of the songs that we were singing. We're all singing different
Exactly.
songs. But I think that's one of the best parts about like chilling with someone. Those late night mashup
Snacks.
creations. Yeah. Like, you watch the movies, you do all this stuff. But in the end, it all culminates into that one time when you're like, I'm hungry. You want to eat anything?
It's the thing, like, if you eat it by yourself, the same food, it doesn't taste the same.
Right.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a weird feeling. Like, if you eat it with someone you really like, it just tastes so much better.
And then the honest talks. The late night brings out those emotions where you just
With
like
guys or
talk
girls,
about
who are you talking about?
with your friends and
friends.
I'm just saying the time.
Sorry.
Like the time. Why? But
I mean, you can always talk with your boyfriend.
yeah,
like, if you had
but I
one,
was
exactly.
talking about your friends, like when you're
Ah.
eating tteokbokki with your friends late at night, like that time, like you just have like your real, like true emotions come out and
True.
like confession time.
And you don't
So,
really think about, gaining weight.
yeah,
Just for that moment, you're like,
Yeah.
I'll just pass.
You know what
Yeah.
I just realized?
What?
Oops. Me and my members, we always eat late night snacks a lot of the time. We never have any conversations. We just eat
Just eat.
Oh,
while
really?
watching like some stupid videos, and then we all go back to our separate rooms.
Oh, that's what I like about not our group because we sit down and we just talk and we can go on like
She's
hours
saying,
just talking.
You have
I think
a closer
maybe
bond with your group
yeah, maybe
members.
because we're girls.
Maybe that as well.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but
so-
I kind of, I don't know, because we don't have that. Maybe,
Connection.
yeah. I mean, you do that obviously. You have friends, and it's very different from the idol setup where we're to a
guys
certain
have to
extent
live
we're
together.
stuck together with
Pretty
our members.
much.
But for you have friends that you can call over from different groups,
Exactly.
different circles.
That's what makes it more special, I guess. 'cause-
Exactly.
Because I don't see them every day. Like, when I do see them, it feels very special.
So you actually have things to catch up on.
Exactly.
But for us, like we
You wait for
know
that
exactly what's going on.
You know too much
Yeah.
about each other.
The only time
You guys have to hide, like, secrets.
The only time BIG has group meetings is when someone does something wrong.
Oh,
And then you get together and you call them out.
that's not very
Yo,
healthy.
stop leaving your underwear still wear on the hanger. It's like, literally, that's all we talk about.
It's a warning.
It's a warning. Next time I'm gonna take it and wear it. What?
Okay.
That's a joke. Anyways, guys.
Hopefully.
No, it wasn't.
So it is actually time for us to wrap up our corner.
Really?
Thanks to everyone for sending in your messages. Hopefully you'll send in more messages because we're continuing the topic till next week. And they said it's going to be really cold this week as well, so make sure to bundle up and take care of your health. Guys, anything you want to say to our listeners?
We love you.
That was so like...
We did.
That was like, we love you.
Just have to say, we love you. It was on the script.
Putting it out there. We love you.
Anything to
Stay
promote?
healthy, guys.
Yes.
Seriously.
Anything to promote? Gi-hun got a nice hat.
Now I'm promoting
And he
my
shaved
new
his
hat.
stash, which I really liked.
I lost my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, guys, so sending Gi-hun and Ha-young out. We're going to check out the song I Want You to Know by Zed featuring Selena Gomez. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
See ya.
We just heard the song I Want You to Know by Zed featuring Selena Gomez, and it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. The answer for today is Park Yu-chun of JYJ. And congratulations to Darcy Ann of the USA, Katie of the USA, and Yunita Sweenyo of Indonesia, who said none other than Park Yu-chun. His new song is super awesome. It is indeed, isn't it? Now we're going to check out two songs requested by our listeners now, starting with the song Molly of the USA and Yuri of Japan requested Taula Burn by B.I.G. and Shreya Talukder of Bangladesh requested Hush by Miss A. And it's time to wrap up our show for today. The last song we're going to listen to is Never Say Never by The Fray. This was Benji of B.I.G. and as always, I'll be back.